Hi guys, welcome back to Not a Nail Tech. Today I'm starting off with Serious Black and I'm going to be popping on a nice smooth layer of this as our base. I probably will need 2 layers of this because I want it to be quite opaque. So I'm just laying on a nice smooth layer of this before I cure it for 60 seconds. So today I'm actually going to be creating a matte and gloss mix over some chrome, which sounds a little bit weird, but it's quite effective. Now that's cured for 60 seconds, I'm going in with my second layer of Serious Black, and as you can see the coverage is pretty good. So I'm quite happy with this, and it's going to be a great opaque base for this look. Pop that in the lamp for 60 seconds, and then I'm going in with some of our chrome pigment powders, and these are gorgeous and they're really well pigmented as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to be randomly dotting these all over the nail. You don't have to be too careful about where you're placing them, but as you can see I'm making quite a mess, and I probably should have moved these pots out of the way before doing this. Anyway, don't make as much of a mess as me, but you're just going to go in and pop the different colours just in different areas, really randomly, spread out, but you want to make sure the whole nail is covered. And finally I'll be going in with that pinky colour and just filling in the gaps with that. Also, please excuse the fact that my nails are quite grown out at this point. I am very much well aware, and I will be doing them soon. Now that's on there, we're going to buff it all off, and this is going to buff the colour into the nail as well at the same time. So you want to make sure you get all of the excess off, but buffing it into the black colour underneath. Now I'm happy with that. I'm going to go in with some top coat, and if you've used chrome before, you know that you need to have at least a couple of layers of top coat or whatever coat you're putting on there, because it is a little bit more delicate and it's more likely to scratch. So what I'm doing is I'm going in with some top coat. I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds, and then I'm going to use ultra matte coat because I actually want the background to be completely matte, and this will just seal that in twice. Cure that for 60 seconds, and then here comes the fun part. We're going to use some of our Clear as Day Builder Gel, and we're going to pop that on the palette and just use a little brush, and we're going to scoop up quite a lot of the product because we want quite a high 3D effect from this. And we're going to be doing some dots, some swirls, some smaller dots, just kind of random shapes, a little bit funky, just wherever you think looks good. So I was just having a play about here, so you can do exactly the same if you decide to recreate this. You can always go back in and add more product to these sections. You can do it at the time that this is still wet, or you can wait till you've cured it and build it up after that as well. Totally up to you, just if you want a higher effect from these sections. So there was a couple of bits where I went back in and just added on a little bit more because I didn't think it had enough of a 3D effect. Now I'm happy with the placement of all of those swirls. I'm just going in with a dotting tool and the same product again, our Clear as Day Builder Gel, and just popping on some little dots in some of the negative space. I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds before using our top coat, and I'm only going to be coating the 3D sections because I want the background to stay matte. So we're just going in with a small brush and just laying on some top coat over those 3D shiny sections, and this is just going to seal that in and get rid of any tacky layer. If you've watched any of our videos before, you'll know we always link all of our products in the video or in the description box below, so you can shop all of the products we've used today, which is always super handy if you see something that you think you like the way it works, or it'll work for a nail that you're doing, and then you can just go on the link and all of the products will pop up on there and you can just click whatever you'd like to buy. I'm just going to cue that for 60 seconds, and there's the final nail. I'm quite happy with how this turned out, and I'd love to see it done in different colourways as well. I wanted to have a bit of a rust effect on this one. It would look really cool as a full set as well. I'd love to know your thoughts down below, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Don't forget to share it with your friends as well if you think they'd like it, and we'll see you next time. Bye guys.